How's it going, guys? FTO, your boy Jet Scream, got a brand new video come right up for you.
I think that was a murder.
First up, I want to talk about Forever Evil. I had one of my buddies ask me about this book. He said to check out Forever Evil, you probably like it. Most of you guys may know this already. I'm not a big fan of the New 52. The whole reboot, everything changing around like that. I haven't really been a big fan of that whole start. But honestly, this whole comic book here, even if you like or don't like the New 52, this story is really, really good. It's all about the villains. You don't worry about none of the superheroes because they're all gone. It takes place right after the Trinity War. I don't know if you guys read Trinity War or not. I didn't read it, but I know about it. I know how it went down. At the very end, you see the crime syndicate show up. You see Ultraman and Power Woman and Owlman. All the alternate universes, Earth 2, pretty much, universe of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman show up. This thing is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Bizarro's in it. You get the Flash Rogues are inside of it. Their story is so good in this Forever Evil comic book. I want to keep reading just their stories alone. It's called, I think it's the Rogues Rebellion. You see this Superman type character show up while Luthor's threatening a guy from Cord Industries. He wants to make a power suit of his own so he can take down Superman himself. He doesn't know that all the Justice League are gone because this whole thing takes place right after the Trinity War. This story is like really good. So you see the Superman character show up. He grabs kryptonite, bashes it, and when he bashes it, he sniffs it in. He sniffs up all of the kryptonite that he just smashed. And when he does, you notice right away that it's not Superman. Even Lex noticed that it's not Superman. This story is really good. Really, really good. After that, a lot of the stuff happens. You see Power Woman, you see Owlman, you see all those characters, and like the Superman character I was just talking about was actually Ultraman. So Ultraman's there. They're like the alternate universe of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. This thing is crazy. It's all about the villains. They actually got like a couple issues that spin off from that. It's all about the villains, all about the Batman, the Superman, Aquaman, the Wonder Woman, all of their villains. That's what this whole Forever Evil is all about. It's gonna keep going for a couple more months, but this thing here is really, really amazing. Also, the Teen Titans show up inside Forever Evil. I don't want to give too much away for you, because honestly this thing is really good, but it makes me want to read the Teen Titans story now because just reading this is so good. And a lot of you guys may know I bash the New 52 quite a bit. Do not like the New 52, but this story here, I wanted to thank Ray for asking me to check it out. Really, really, really good.
Next Wednesday, when a familiar foe escapes from prison,
Hello, Starling City.
old habits die hard.
You've been poisoned.
Vertigo.
I'm Count Vertigo, and I approve this high.
Shut him down.
Arrow, all new. Next Wednesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Next up, I want to talk about the TV show Arrow. I am really into this show. If you guys watched my last video, you know how much I really, really like this show. Arrow is getting so damn good. Like really, really good. You see this whole trial thing going on with Oliver Queen's mom, and he's trying to do two things at once. It kind of reminds me of Burn Notice a little bit, like how Michael is trying to get himself back into the CIA, but he has to help out other people at the same time. It's the same kind of thing with this show here also, but it's a lot more grittier, it's a lot more darker, and it's very, very comic book style. And that's what I really like about this show. It's very comic book. Like I said before, it picks up a lot of stuff that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is dropping over and over again. It's better than Smallville. I still can't wait to see what the Flash is going to do in this show, but I can't talk about this show too much while telling you guys about it. Go check it out. Find on your cable channels, on your DirecTV. Look up on your online and stuff like that. I know the CW replays the episodes all the time at the very day after, or Hulu has them on there also. Check out this show. It's on Netflix. Also, the first season is on Netflix. So if you want to catch up from the start, get Netflix. $8 a month, man. I'm not sponsoring these guys. I'm just saying, get Netflix and watch this show. Or unless you want to buy the DVD set. really get on it. Watch this show because it's really good.
You're alive.
What now?
We both know what you've done. We both know what you are. I'm offering you a chance to be the man you were before they broke you. You will do this one last thing.
I'm done.
We'll see about that.
Next up, I want to talk about Homeland. Holy crap. I watched like the first 2 episodes of this new season here. I watched all the other ones, but I watched these first 2 episodes. I'm like, this is boring. This is boring to live hell out of me. Then the 3rd episode came up. Blew my mind. Wow. It was going this way, then it just made a 180, went the other direction. This show is crazy. Great dialogue, great back and forth with the characters. The whole shooting of the entire show is just absolutely amazing. A lot of mistakes that like the CIA are making, but it's just really good to watch how they try to cover themselves up. It's very real life type stuff. I don't know anything about how the CIA goes down, but the way it's portrayed, it just seems so realistic, and I love watching that. It's just the good old fashioned cloak and dagger type stuff. They talk about the CIA as the game, and I like that. They talk about it like it's one big game, because I guess it is. I guess if you think about it, it's one big game to these people. Like just watching this show is really good. I can't stress that enough. This show is just so damn good. Carrie Matheson's really good. You like watching Brody inside this show, Damian Lewis. I've been following this guy since Life, the TV show Life. That was a great show. It only had 2 seasons of it, but when I found out he was gonna be on this show, I was on it. Hardcore, all over this show. Check out this show if you haven't watched it. I think it's on Netflix also, but I've already watched the 1st season, and this one here, wow, just wow.
Hyundai presents scenes from the next episode of The Walking Dead.
You know this guy?
I'm in charge. No dead Wayne.
They got a lot of supplies. Let's just go there. We'll take what we need.
Brian, oh my God.
Just stay in the car. We will do the only thing to protect this campfire.
Alright, finally, I want to talk about The Walking Dead. I didn't get to talk about last week's episode of The Walking Dead. I really wanted to talk about it. I know you guys may have saw my blooper at the very end of it, just talking about how Andrea was dead. No one cares about Andrea. No one cares about Andrea. The last week's episode, all about the governor, it made you see the governor as a good guy. As a very, very good guy. Like, he lost everything. He was wandering around by himself. Like, his other guys left him after he killed his entire team, all his people. And you just see him as a good guy. It really made me angry to see that, but it was a good episode. It was portrayed very, very well, showing the governor like a different side of the governor. He could have been like an entirely different character, the way they portrayed him off. I really liked it. I liked the way they did it. I liked the way they shot it. And watching an episode that came on this last Sunday, wow. Just wow. It was very good. It's one big build up to the mid-season finale. And this mid-season finale, I believe is going to be talked about for a long time. It's going to be talked about for a very long time. Because last season of The Walking Dead, just horrible. Didn't care about Andrea. I didn't care about her whole back and forth with the governor or Woodbury. I didn't care about any of that. I wanted to see more zombies. I know they show more about the cast and more about the people than The Walking Dead themselves, but still, the story was getting slow. It was dragging on. I just wanted to see more like intenseness. I wanted to see more like good character development. It didn't have any of that last season. This season here, completely 180. I love it. I love this new season. If you guys have anything you want me to review, anything you guys want me to watch, any kind of comic books you want me to read, leave some comments down below. Check me out on my Facebook. Check me out on my Tumblr or my Twitter. I'll leave links right down below for you guys. I think my next comic book I'm going to do is going to be a comic book called Turf. I had a guy named Brian ask me to review this comic book here. I never read it. I've never been much of an indie guy. I'm more of a DC or Marvel, more like the mainstream comic book guys. But since Marvel is rebooting their series over and over and over again, it seems like, and DC is doing their whole New 52, and I know I just raved about Forever Evil, but honestly, a lot of the other stories I don't really care to read anymore. But indie stuff is what I'm reading right now, so I'm gonna check this out, let you guys know what I think about it, and until next time, you guys be frosty. I didn't get to talk about last week's episode. I wanted to talk about last week's episode. How Andrea was dead. No one cares about Andrea. No one cares about Andrea.